so not wearing any costumes for this. Actually, no, not wearing any costumes for this, because first off we're going to do a story section. So let's see, continue, and I have multiple save files here. You may notice a bit of a discrepancy between how much time I put into each. I did a bit of grinding off screen. So the reason for that is because we actually stopped last time in a rather awkward place. We stopped at a point where the game will not let you do what you want. It's like, no, the main story quest is over there. You have to do that dungeon. You can't even walk away from it. And so it's like, fuck, but I want to do side quests. So I did it, made a separate save file, did a bunch of side quests, and had the other save as like a backup so that I could come back and do the dungeon on stream. And then once we finish the dungeon, we'll switch over to the other save file, and that'll give us a bit of a boost. So, last time we came to Facade. It's a fucking weirdo place for weirdos. And we found out the king is missing. Or the prince, I should say. So now we've got to go find him. Right.
Let's move.
This is probably going to feel a little weird for me, just because I've been playing so... Oh, I wish I could meet the kind of lady NieR told me about. I bet she's really nice and always says nice things. That's... NieR probably has one of my favourite loading screen things, because you get to get so much, like, little character insight just from those little diary entries. I'd much rather read that than just, like, generic item descriptions or loading screen tips. Alright, you'll need my guidance to get through the sandstorm. And she runs super fucking slow. This probably wasn't as weird or annoying on the original because your movement speed was also slower, but... Like, damn, I'm so much faster. I can literally run circles around you. Gas, gas, gas. Gotta step on the gas. Oh yeah, these things. Which... So this is a fast travel system. There's multiple dots you might notice on the screen. Each of those is one of these, and you can enter one and reappear at one of the others. I think in the original you could only unlock that in the second half of the game, like it's much later. And I think they changed it so that you can unlock it early, but you have to talk to a specific character who is not marked and is kind of tucked away. And I only discovered him after doing all of the fragile deliveries, where you have to travel across this desert without getting hit while wolves are trying to chomp on your ass. It was a experience. Just remembering my combos. What did I actually set up for my magic? Phantasm, Lance, Gluttony. Oh, my stupid alarm. That was the last one, so that's all good. This attack got nerfed, I think, because in the original, I remember you could like mash, and it would send out dozens. There was like no frames to it. I don't think it even interrupted your attacks, so like it was crazy good. Now I will guide you to the desert. Please stay close. So yeah, this desert, despite the fact that it's not hard to navigate, you will just not get through if she's not helping you, or if you don't have an item you get later that lets you just navigate freely.
Beware the wolves.
No, I see them.
Are we leaving the girl behind?
No, we're not. Gotta stay close to her. Oh, and they've got that fucking... they've got dog script. They've got dog wine.exe. Or .mp3, I
The
should say.
moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
Do you even have a mouth?
It's a good question.
Deal with this.
Perhaps there is some manner of filter inside that mask of hers. Keep a keen eye on your surroundings.
Oh man, I'm so much weaker than I am in my other save. Like, I'm expecting these guys to be dead after, like, the first hit.
Fira sure is brave, isn't she?
For such a minuscule body, she seems to possess almost boundless stores of energy.
I mean, we've run, like, 10 minutes. It's not that impressive. Actually, what am I saying? No, that is impressive. I can't even manage 2 minutes in real life. I'm so used to fucking video game stamina that I'm, like, forgetting. It's like, oh no, I actually don't know anybody who can run this far for this long without eating a Snickers.
Wolves!
Look
Nope.
out!
I've just realised what Phantasm's good for. It's probably really good against super weak enemies that are trying to crowd me. Like those, like, the really small shades. Right, that was the last one.
This girl must possess extreme patriotism. Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
I want to make a snarky remark about that. Something about how fuck the royal family, but like I can't comment on that culture. They probably have some kind of rule about how you have to love the aristocracy. And we're out. The Baron Temple is just ahead. Oh, and one more thing. Here's a map. Okay. This is as far as I can
Thanks
go.
for your help.
Very right. So this temple is a fair shade more interesting than the desert, the featureless desert we just ran through. Just a smidge. It's got a bit of a gimmick to it. A few gimmicks. Just that. I'm never satisfied with the position of that fucking camera. Speaking of fucking cameras, I recently got new PlayStation Move controllers so that I can use the PSVR again. And holy fuck, I hate this thing. I hate going back to a goddamn VR headset that relies on a camera. Because it can't track anything unless it's in view of the goddamn PlayStation camera on top of the TV. And that thing's field of view is just not good enough. So it is just constantly losing track tracking of everything. And that thing's halo strap, which I remember being really comfortable, is not. Or maybe I'm just not used to it anymore. But it's like, fuck this thing. Just immediately. Alright, so we're locked in. What's the terrible, terrible threat? Leaping rabbits, apparently. The following actions are prohibited.
What was that supposed to mean?
Well, that's no problem. We'll just jump over here. Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
So we have to beat this room without jumping.
Guess we have to play by the rules.
So this is the gimmick to this place. Is that each of these rooms has different restrictions that you're not allowed to... Different things you're not allowed to do. Now, those things do respawn, but it gives me a bit of a grace period. If I get it just right in the middle, that blocks both of them. There we are. I might have messed that up. Yeah, I've messed that up. I want to push this one forward and pull this one out, and then I can get behind it. Some of these get a little ridiculous. Like, I remember NieR was streaming this game as well, and they were having a lot of trouble with a particular room that I will mention when we get to it.
What a bother.
I wonder what this prince is like.
The man is tasked to protect his people, and yet he's made them toil to save him. I think that tells us everything we need to know. That he is an incompetent fool.
Did I just hear someone?
I think that might... No, I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm like, that might have been different in the original. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember.
Where did you come from, boy?
Wait, seriously? But you're just a kid. What?
So I wonder why that happened. Could it be because this room also has some rules and he broke one of them? And it took me a second to figure it out what it is that he actually did wrong. Leaping rabbit, so can't jump. Stationary owl, you're not allowed to stand still. That was the only thing he did wrong, is that he wasn't moving.
Well, that was unusual.
Now we've got to get through this room and we can't stop.
Or we could simply
Or
pretend
jump.
we didn't see him instead.
Oh shit, shit, whoa. They're not too hot. They're not hard, at least. I do enjoy them, but they are like interesting little challenges. It's like you're not allowed to stand still. Oh, you stop to think? Well, fuck you, I guess. There is a grace period to it. I think it's like standing still for like more than a second. Oh shit.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
I love how Weiss just calls it health. Like, stop drawing attention to the fucking video game, Weiss. This isn't Metal Gear. Racing Wolf, Evasive Mouse, and Magic Scream Bat. So no magic, no dodge rolls, and no running.
God damn it! This shit's starting to piss me off!
Kaine!
What in the... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me go. Let me... I'm gonna kill you when I get out of here!
I assume we'll have to find her as well.
Yep.
Alright, so for this room, this is the one that NieR was having trouble with and was trying to like very slowly move between them. So the trick with this one is you got to turn defend on, which will let you block the bullets from the side or the front, but not from behind. And because it forces you to walk for defend, you don't have to worry about accidentally running. And then you just make your way through. Brute force it. Oh. Let's try that again, shall we? I think I was slightly off angle. If I'm facing directly forward, then I can block them from either side. And almost done. Yeah, solid. That's the trickiest one, I think. Actually, no, the trickiest one would be the fight that's coming up, where I can't dodge roll. Because my instinct is always just to dodge roll. Or is it this one? Okay, so I can't block and I can't use magic. Jesus, that's a lot of bullets. Now, if that's blocking that, this thing can actually go further. Oh, nope. Oof, that was cap. Okay, so actually I think I can just run through if I time it right. These are going to stop firing in a couple seconds. There we go. Alright. What's the trick with this one? I think it's can't defend, can't use magic, and don't stop moving? No, don't dodge roll and don't use magic. But I can jump. I don't remember if they have more challenges like this later in the game in this temple. I vaguely remember there being like optional ones. Alright, now this one's pretty straightforward. Can't use my weapons. So I have to use magic and destroy all the blocks.
This This madcap barrage of rules shows no signs of slowing.
Easy, Vice. We need quiet or we're gonna mess this up again.
These masked folks certainly enjoy their bizarre customs.
I wonder what drove them to make such complicated rules.
Oh yeah, Dash, I remembered the exchange that I was telling you about with the fishing, where he keeps telling him to be quiet while he's trying to give advice. And so Weist actually does what he wants and he just shuts up. And so there's just dead silence and he's like, Weist, you're being awfully quiet. It's like, well, you said, you know, it would scare away the fish, didn't you? It's like, yeah, I know, but it's weird. It's like, oh, so permission to speak freely then? It's like, no, shh. It's like, well, what do you want me to do? Well, you're scaring them away. You can't win. Actually, because it's the dialogue's pretty funny, I actually did set up one of the side quests for the fishing. Like, I have all the requirements for it in the other seer. I just need to cash them in.
Man, I hate being covered in
Shit.
sand.
Yes, do try harder not to fall in, would you? The space between my pages feels crunchy.
I'd give anything to jump into some water right about now.
Despite your inability to swim, are you mad?
It was a joke, Vice. Sheesh.
So, that is true. Actually, he can't swim. In fact, I checked out the short story for this. There's a couple of short stories for NieR, and I checked one of them out for a different reason. And it gave a couple interesting details. Like, for one, nobody in the village can swim, for the simple reason that they don't have the luxury of water for that. They have their drinking water, and they don't want to risk polluting it, so nobody's allowed to play in it. And that's how nobody's learned to swim. Alright, so this is where I'm not allowed to dodge. So, yeah. Only defend and my magic. Okay, that was really lucky. I was just about to try and dodge roll to close the distance. I almost made the classic blunder. This almost feels like a room designed to teach you how to parry. Because they're very defensive. Okay, no, I'm fucking it up. God, I'm just messing it up. Come on. That's what I wanted. Oh god. And I'm trying to dodge roll again. Play it extra seer. There we are. Oh, and now there's a boss though. So fuck trying to play it safe. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think I can even block those lavas. So this is where it's like, oh, you really want to use your dodge roll, right? You really want to use your dodge roll. I suppose I could jump away from it. Nope. I think that was a rare item, simple machine, because it was a gold pickup. Oh, may as well turn dodge roll back on, and. No. Evade. I'm looking for the word dodge, and it's like, it's not called that. Yep. Nice little Devil May Cry force. So I may as well give a bit of context on this universe and how it's more stuff that's just never explained in game. So Drakengard, as I mentioned, Ending E fucked up this world, and it used to be our world. There was no magic. We had all the technology and stuff. When the main character and his dragon came through during Ending E, he beats the boss, and then he gets shot down by jet fighters. As a result of the boss's death, a disease is created, and that ends up causing the apocalypse. Like, they can't stop it. It's not only kills people, but it then brings them back as like salt-based like monsters that are like killing anyone who isn't infected. And so the whole world is ending. And in order to fight that, they're trying to stop it, and they do research on the dragon's body, and that's how they discover magic. So all of the magic in this game is purely from just doing research on the dragon from Drakengard. And even the enemies that you fight, like those robots in the junkyard firing out the bullets, all of that technology is based on that. So it's essentially the real world retrofitted one magical entity into the entire basis for everything they know about magic. Which raises a lot of questions about what the fuck this temple is and why it exists and why there's so much magic everywhere. If I had to guess, this was not a temple. This was like a military facility for testing magic. And it's just heavily decayed at this point, or it's been rebuilt by like the civilizations that came after.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Because everything's stone, but the
Hey,
doors are steel.
Look!
Oh yeah, I got copyright claimed on one of the videos because of the Kanye song was playing. Just one though, weirdly. Like, I guess the soundtrack gets copyright claimed because, you know, Square. But it only happened for one of them out of the four. It was weird. Maybe it was just the only song where there was like a clean rip where you could clearly hear it over me talking. Alright, so the gimmick with this boss is if you destroy the wrong blocks, it fires bullets back at you. And I should mention this, so you see how the bullets have different colours? Pure red ones can be destroyed by your magic bullets. The purple ones, however, cannot, but you can destroy them with your weapon. So... And also, if you destroy orbs, then you get a bit of magic back. So there is a bit of back and forth to it, so... If you can actually hit them properly. Okay. Yeah, I'm fucking that up. Hold on. Maybe my heavy attack. It's much easier once you later get access to like two-handed weapons and you can just do these big roundhouse swings. Nope. Good. Time it. Tricky. There you go. No, it's not, because this isn't really the boss. This is like phase 1. They're just trying to get me used to the idea that red blocks are what you have to aim for. Oh shit, okay, I'm messing this up. And I'm almost out of herbs, so I need to actually start doing this properly. I also keep forgetting I can lock on, which would make They're significantly easier. That was not something you could do in the first game, so in the original game, so it's like it kind of trivializes this boss in a way. Alright, here's your actual boss.
The guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Says the talking book.
Oh fuck, I completely mistimed that. How many herbs do I have? I have 2. But I do have the recovery potion as well. And I should really be fucking using these. But they only last for 30 seconds, so I never know how to time it.
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Kaine!
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already!
You can see why me and New like her so much. Alright, now the real boss fight begins.
How did you find us?
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound
Oh
up
shit.
here.
Completely missed up the
Without
fucking
even
timing again.
bothering to get dressed.
Fuck
And-
off, book.
Okay. That's one arm gone for now.
Kaine, the glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill this thing my way!
Alright, if I charge up the lance, and I'll be ready for it. Come on. It's moving in slow-mo.
This should prove interesting.
I suppose one weakness of the lock-on is that my regular bullets are way too slow, so they don't keep track. They don't track it, follow it. I've lost my ability to talk. They don't hit quickly enough, so it always moves out of the way. Gotta lead your shots. I'm killing it so fast, it's not even getting to do any of its attacks. It's supposed to be pulling off like lasers that I have to dodge around, but nah. Alright, Dash, are you ready for the best part of the video game? Something they just shamelessly ripped off from a different video game. Yep. I guess you could call that wearing your influences on your sleeve. Prince, my liege, have you any idea of the trouble we've... Oh, the royal mask.
カイザム
出皿というと
Our people have suffered since the king's death.
血跡と
I was too young to bridge the gap between our people and other civilizations.
コス
Trade has come to a halt. We lack food and water, and the people despair for it.
ペルア
The mask is an emblem of the king.
カエ皿と
With it, I can project a strong image to other lands, and our people can be prosperous once more.
有利他殺
I feel like that's
料
the
理
trader's job, not the king's.
カイラム。
押してキルタチエクグ
Rules do not exist to bind you, they exist so you know your freedoms.
ウカン
These are the words of the previous king, my
改
father.
ざんそれで改ざ
And
ん
now that I have his mask, I believe I can ascend to the throne. Is this correct? If he died, why is his mask in the temple?
チロンテク。カイ
He
ラム。
died here.
カイザムより。
Eh. Maybe that's just like his storage shed that's not normally that dangerous. Of course, hail, all hail the new king. Hail all these handful of random guards and no citizens. I apologize to you, my foreign friends, for all your
ペ
hardships.
ルアと改ざんせて
I swear by my new position as the king of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire.
これ
Please, what is it I can do for you?
Oh, no, that's alright. We were just happy to help.
遠理探査来るた
Nonsense. Speak your desire so that I may see it done.
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
Oh god. He's trying to introduce democracy. You can't do that. Their whole system will just collapse. It'll implode in on itself like a neutron star.
A splendid idea.
よりさろ
エルパチスチタ。
What? But my king, this cannot be. We'll be buried in even more bureaucracy. We'll have to spend every week remaking rules.
ペルアと
Our people have long
ル
memories.
トス
We shall never forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the
ペルア
times.
とタトだ
Such is the way of the masked people.
アンダサンキ
And
ト
thus
シ
we
シ
shall grant your
エ
request.
エオカイザム
Still, that alone can't repay our debt to you.
コスキ
Please accept this. Alright, a nice sword.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
ケワタタ
Oh, thank you, Fira. I'm sorry for all I put you through. I guess they know each other? There's something funny to me about the idea of stuttering with sign language. Like she said the first word twice. How else are you going to
You
get
know how
that
to
across, I
cure
guess?
the black scrawl?
そうすんよ
Ah, the fell disease that claimed my father's life.
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
あ
I fear everything we tried ended in failure.
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
ウィンカレキソと
Pardon me, but what are these sealed verses? Oh, that's a whole hullabaloo.
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the black scrawl.
I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
That is a really great way of saying, yeah, we know it's a fucking drunken tale.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Alright.
ヤリスチ
So now we can get out of here.
ああとた
Can I ask you to visit us again?
そんど
Oh, don't worry. I'll be doing a lot of side quests here.
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again, hmm?
タク
Of course, thank you. I promise to be more careful. Alright, now we got Dark Wall, which is probably the only way to reasonably get through the fucking fragile delivery quests without getting hit. Wrong button.
I'm worried about Yona.
So you can put up a
Let's
little
go
wall
back.
like that, or you can charge it and create a shield for yourself. And that stops the wolves from chomping on your ass as you run through the desert. So let's just exit out to the main menu and then load up the other save. Almost quit the game. And while we're here, we might as well check this out. Pay attention to those. Pay no attention to those other names. They don't mean anything. Actually, funny enough, these don't even move. Like, there's no options for these, because that's DLC that's coming later. Alright, so let's continue and pick the other save this time. I hope I picked the right one. Yes, I did. And wait. No! Oh, fucking no! I saved over it. Oh no! Oh, fuck! Oh no! Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay, I need to think about this, Dash. Is it possible to recover through Steam's backup? Because Steam backs up your save data, right? Shit. Okay. Go to the main menu. There might be a way to salvage this. Oh, oh fuck. I have completely messed that up. Oh god. Shit. Oh, it worked! Dash, it worked! Oh my god, it worked! That was the scariest fucking thing. I have never felt such tension before. Like, oh my god. Yeah, you're right. Oh boy. Let me just make sure everything's fine. Everything's dandy. Yeah. We'll do these. Oh god. What a stupid thing to do. And if anyone ever watched these videos, they're gonna see me save over that save file and be like, oh no. This is gonna come back to bite him in about 20 minutes. All of this nonsense that we've just experienced, like right now, I'm cutting that out of the fucking YouTube upload. Oh. Okay, continue. Okay. NieR, level 14, 10 hours. Okay. We're all fine. We're A-okay. And hey, look, I got a snazzy new costume. I look like 9S. And Kanye looks like 2B. Okay, oh, that's, that was an adventure. Now let's actually get on with the fucking game. Alright. So, what was I need to do? I needed to, so there's a guy in Seafront who is being asked to buy increasingly expensive things for his girlfriend. I know, it's hilarious, isn't it? I think playing a bit of Automata again recently, a big part of it is camera angles. You always have the best camera angle at all times in those cutscenes. Alright. So, a guy in Seafront is being asked to buy increasingly expensive things for his girlfriend. And it's getting a little ridiculous, and it's questionable whether she even cares about him. But he needs something from the Strange Things store. It's like fluorite or something. It's like a rare gemstone.
Hey, do you have any fluorite for sale?
I'm sorry, sir, but the mine that supplied us with that material has been exhausted.
Oh, I see.
There may be some inside the Baron Temple. The rules, of course, forbid us from entering.
Well, we've come this far. Might as well finish the job.
I was kind of hoping to just buy it. I will do that off screen. So the other thing is that there is a woman here whose daughter is missing. She hasn't seen her in a while. And a couple of people you talk to, they give you hints. The girl's gone missing. Well, last time I saw her, she was hanging around with her boyfriend on the lowest level. Hey, dude. No, is that so? Now, I believe he... Oh, what's this? Oh, a bloodstain.
Given all the info we've gathered, the missing girl should have been around here with her boyfriend.
I say, are these bloodstains?
Yeah, and they look fresh.
Yeah, I'm just quickly checking in with Kelsey, see if she's on her way. Alright. Yeah, I think that's just his voice actor. You know, he's on the verge. I want to say he's on the verge of puberty, but he's actually just playing a character who is. Oh no! If I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me. Yeah, and they look fresh.
I fear the missing girl may somehow figure into this yet.
Well, she was last seen with her boyfriend. Let's go find him. Maybe he knows something.
Well, we don't actually know who her boyfriend is, but... Oh, it's this guy who I talked to before, because I remembered from the original that I talked to him at some point. The missing girl, sorry, I haven't seen her. Oh, fucking... It's a bot. 1 second. I can't remove it from chats. I forget how you do that, whatever. I've banned it. I remember there being a way to delete it, but I can't find the option, so I'm just going to leave it. The missing girl. Sorry, I haven't seen her. Why not ask her boyfriend? He's standing watch at the town entrance. Alright, now was there any other side quests in this village? Don't think there was. At least not that I can see. No. Yes? Who are you?
We're looking for your girlfriend. She's been missing for a few days now. You were the last one to see her before she vanished, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're her boyfriend. Aren't you worried about her?
Well, yes. Yes, of course. What business of yours, though?
Foul creature. We found bloodstains in the very area where the two of you are last seen. You can hide nothing from Grimoire Vice. Confess, O guilty one. Confess and unburden your soul.
That's such a Liam O'Brien line. I'm just imagining him as like a hell and fire brimstone preacher.
Confess, lest others who are not as forgiving as I discover your terrible secret.
It was an accident. We were arguing over something stupid, and she pushed me, so I pushed her back. She must have slipped or something because she fell and hit her head on the wall. Oh gods, I didn't mean to hurt her. I loved her.
Accident or not, a person died. Trying to cover that up is a serious crime.
I knew I couldn't hide it forever. I didn't know what to do, so I put her body in the sand sprout well just outside town. How did he manage to sneak her all the way over there? That's all I can tell you. I'm so sorry.
We appreciate the honesty. We're gonna check on the sandspout well. You stay here.
Alright, so let's go check out this well. See if we can find the body. And I'm sure he totally won't run away. Or something else. Oh, I have new magic. Actually, no, I don't have new magic. I just have like new weapons. Got my big fancy sword, which is a bit slower, so it might be worth sticking with something. Oh, what the hell? I forgot I had this thing, this fucking monster hunter weapon. And this. There's a lot of weapons in these games. Right, so he said she was here.
This must be the sandspout well.
This is hardly the most pleasant task you've ever signed us up for.
Alright, see if we can find that body.
I don't see a body.
How peculiar. Do you think the young lad lied to us?
Why would he lie about the body and not the murdery bit?
The murdery bit.
Well, I guess we should go tell the family.
So there was no body to be found.
What's going on here?
She must have been carried off by the sands. Or the wolves.
Oh no.
Or perhaps the man was mistaken all along.
Alright, let's go back and see if we can find out. This is a side quest where it seems odd and innocuous, and then it... I don't know what to say without it being spoilers, but let's just say it's way, way more important than than it appears to be. Guess what? My daughter's back. What?
Listen, your daughter is... Wait, what?
色と添います。おさせききた。
My apologies for bothering
But your
you.
boyfriend told us you were...
By the gods. You're alive, but how?
タチ言ってると。
What's going on? You're acting like I died or something.
だって。
Yes, you're acting terribly strange.
だってトシ朝
Okay, you know what's funny, Dash? The fact that they don't need to translate this dialogue because it's a fictional languages, you can tell they're not English actors. This is very clearly Japanese actors, and they just used both dialogue in each version. They used the same dialogue for both versions. But back there, the well.
だとて。
Whatever.
I don't understand a single thing that's happening right now.
Could the man possibly have been deluding himself this entire time?
Well, our daughter is back with us, so that's all well that ends well, as far as I'm concerned. Here is a token of our gratitude for helping with the search. 10,000 gold! And she just turned up on her own. Well, that was easy money. How much gold do I have? 18,000, so yeah, that was a big boost. So yeah, she was just alive all along. Everything was fine. Awkward stare at the title of the video game. I wonder if that's what my mom was like. Aw. Hopefully the kid's mum was not like Kanye. Or maybe that is what we want. Alright, now let's use the shortcut. These were a bigger deal in the original when your movement speed was like half. But I also think they had loading screens, so maybe it wasn't any better. Now there's an item over there, but it's just a random one. Holy shit, I just picked up some gold. Lucky us. I have no idea whether that's a good item or not. It probably isn't. So, what else is on the agenda? So, get the eagle egg, which I'm leaving till later. Turn in the fish. Oh, turn in that seafront. Check in with seafront. Seafront. The Airy. Seafront. A lot of stuff in seafront. Seafront. Fuck, that was one I missed. That was in the goddamn shit. Ah. Thank goodness for those shortcuts. I ran right past him. The guy at the Strange Things store. I talked to him because of a different side quest, but he had a side quest of his own. And I just ignored the prompt above his head because I figured it was related to the first one I talked to him about. This game's weird like that. The fact that there's side quests that are tied to the same NPCs and can be active at the same time creates some weirdness. This is another one of those things where in the YouTube upload it will just be like, ah, shit, I forgot. Time skip. I've definitely missed the old YouTube days of being able to just edit out whatever the fuck you want and not worry about embarrassing yourself on stream. So boy, I've embarrassed myself on stream a few times tonight.
I got your 10 wolf hides.
Oh, so for context, this guy cheated on his wife. And now he wants to get her to take him back by giving her a fur coat made out of wolf hides. And I had to kill a lot of wolves for this. It's not the most common drop from them, so I must have killed like 30 wolves to get these 10 pelts. Thank you so much. Now it's all left is to create the code and try to make amends.
She's super mad at you, right? Will she even let you speak to her long enough to give her the present?
Well, she did throw something at me the last time I approached, so I don't know, maybe you could ask her for me?
Oh, come on, really? Look, if it's just giving her a message, fine, but the present's on you.
Of course, I'm so sorry for all the trouble. Anyway, you can find her on the floor just above us. Alright, now we've got to fucking fix this couple's relationship.
Hi there. I, have a message for you.
From my no-good cheater of a husband, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, we're so
Anyway,
close, you could
he
probably
knows
hear that
he was wrong and
conversation.
wants to give you an apology present.
Ugh, that's so like him. He should have known better than to cheat on me in the first place. He's far too stupid to ever pull it off. Still, he sounds like he's learned his lesson, so maybe I'll forgive him just this once. No, don't take him back. Fuck that guy. I managed to patch things up, more or less. Anyway, thank you. I couldn't have done it without your help.
Don't cheat on her again, okay?
Oh, I won't. From now on, I'm dedicating my whole life to making her happy. Yeah, I bet. He gave us 20 grand, so you know what? I'll live with that. Your marriage, your problems.